Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. And here's our question. Solve for the value of x given that 6 raised to x plus 9 raised to x equals 2 raised to 2x plus 1, wherein x is a real number. Now, if you want to try this problem, you can pause this video. You have 20 seconds and timer starts now. Time's up. Now, let's answer this question together. To answer this question, let's get first, of course, the given equation. We have 6 raised to x plus 9 raised to x equals 2 raised to 2x plus 1. To answer this question, we will use some laws of exponent. The first one is if we have b raised to n plus m, it is equivalent to b raised to n times b raised to the power of m. Now, the right-hand side of our equation can be written now as 2 raised to 1 times 2 raised to 2x. Now, 2 raised to 1 is just 2. And now, another law of exponent says that if we have b raised to n times m, it is equivalent to b raised to n raised to the power of m. Therefore, this 2 raised to 2x can be written as 2 squared raised to the power of x. Now, 2 squared is just 4. So, this is just 4 raised to x. Now, let's divide all terms by 4 raised to x. Now, recall that 9 is just 3 raised to 2. So, 9 raised to x can be written as 3 raised to 2x, while 4 raised to x can be written as 2 raised to 2x. Now, another law of exponent says that if we have a raised to n over b raised to n, we have different base but we have the same exponent, then it is equivalent to a over b raised to the power of n. Therefore, the first term in our equation can be written as 6 over 4 raised to x, and 6 over 4 can be written as 3 over 2. So 6 over 4 can be simplified as 3 over 2. Now take note that we have also 3 and 2 on the second term. So let's simplify this. This can be written as 3 over 2 raised to 2x. Again, this expression can be written as 3 over 2 raised to x raised to the power of 2. Now we have the same term, 3 over 2 raised to x. So let's have another variable y, which is equivalent to 3 over 2 raised to x. Therefore, this expression can be replaced with the variable y. So our equation now becomes y plus y squared equals 2. Now let's rearrange some terms a little bit. So we have a quadratic equation y squared plus y minus 2 equals 0. Now this quadratic equation can be factored as y minus 1 times y plus 2. Now if we multiply these two factors, we get the same thing, y squared plus y minus 2. So again, let's go back to its factored form. Now, since it is equal to 0, it follows that at least one of them must be equal to 0. So we can say that y minus 1 equals to 0 or y plus 2 must be equal to 0. Now, on the first equation, let's solve for the value of y. So we get that y equals 1. On the second equation, we get that y equals negative 2. Now, since we know that y is 3 over 2 raised to x, so let's replace all y with 3 over 2 raised to the power of x. Now, notice on the second equation, this is impossible because 3 over 2 raised to any number will give us a positive result. Therefore, this cannot be a negative number. Therefore, to get the value of x, we need the first equation because we want a real value for x. Now, take note that if we have b raised to 0, it is always equal to 1, provided that b is not equal to 0. Now, since 3 over 2 is not equal to 0, therefore this 1 can be written as 3 over 2 raised to 0. And clearly, we have the same base and they are equal. It follows that their exponent must be equal. Therefore, we can say that x must be equal to 0. Therefore, the only solution to this equation must be equal to 0. And as always, we are done.